The easiest way to catch the Kimura is from the reverse side control. When we go to the reverse side control, there are two ways. Either I already hook his arm from the inside, which can happen, okay? It will depend on the position of his arm here. Look, sometimes the guy is here. I go to the reverse side control. Look, when I make the switch here, his arm is already inside. Look how I use my shoulder. To give myself his hand, see? Man, this makes a huge difference, seriously. So let's say that in this switch I made, his arm came inside. All right, reset your head again. I'm in side control, focusing on the Kimura. What do I have? Let's think here with me. What secure submission do I have to go for from side control without having to risk losing position? Arm triangle, Americana, Kimura, all right. There are those twists here that I've already shown, that Zulu has already shown. Okay, these are safe positions where we don't need to risk our position. Now, thinking about modifying my position a bit, I have the north-south choke. I have an inverted Ezekiel. I have submissions from the scarf hold. I have several positions here, but off the top of my head, the main one that comes to mind right now is something related to the arm. His neck is too far for me to think about attacking it. For me to win a battle here for a katagatame, look at the size of his arm right now. It's going to be unlikely. So it would make sense for me to think about something on the arm. If I try to spin for the arm bar here, there's a good chance I'll end up on the bottom with him all sweaty and covered in a ton of Vaseline. If I try an Americana here, it's tough. So let's go for the Kimura. It makes sense here. In this situation, the Kimura makes a lot of sense. And now I'm going to switch to the reverse side control. That's all there is to it. The hand goes to the other side. I posted the negative to the hip. Now I'm in reverse side control. Here's something I need to be careful about. His chest can't be too strong here, so I need to position myself a little further back. Remember, Joe, when I told you about the hand on the hip? Positioning myself a little further back. All right. In reverse side control, I like to feel his chin against my rib. If I can feel his chin on my rib, it means I'm blocking his ability to do a sit-up. Here, I'm not. Here, with this hand, he can push me and start trying to sit up over there. Sit up there. See? A lot of mobility. So once I get here, hand on the hip, put your hand on the opponent's hip bone here. The guy, look. All right, I'm feeling his chin on my rib here. Now try to get out, Lequinho. Here, the control is mine, okay? So here, he's already screwed. All right. But now, how do I grab his wrist here? See? To go for a Kimura? Very difficult, right? Look at my shoulder. Man, go for it. Hold tight here, Leko. Leko is holding tight. Are you strong there? Look, go for it, man. Go. All right? And that's with him locked in and seeing what I'm doing. If the guy isn't paying attention, it's way easier. So when I go for the inverted side control, already hooking the arm together, which is usually from this position here, he's got the shield up. I switch, invert, hand on the hip, move up. I feel my chin on his ribs. It's gold. From there, it won't leave anymore. Closed elbow. Oh, the big shoulder. Beauty. The hand goes there. I'm going to lock my Kimura. Oh man, it's frozen. He's grabbing her belly. Wait, we'll solve this problem here in a little while. I got stuck in the Kimura. Another way for us to understand it is through what we were showing. If for some reason the guy is bringing his hand in here, something like that, I'm going to the reverse side control with his arm out. Okay? Or, man, I'm passing the guard here. I already passed the guard here. Look, straight to the reverse side control. Same thing, same thing. In the reverse side control, I can't have my ribs on his belly button. Ribs on the chin. Here is my reverse side control. Knee touching the hip. This hand here. For what? So there's no hip movement this way. I can't have my knee over there because there's a lot of hip movement here in this direction. Look at that. What a mess. Bottom knee, hip. Hand, hip. And this hand here, exactly for that. Sometimes he's going to try to push me forward. I move back. This hand is for that purpose. He'll want to do a sit-up and throw me forward. Look. Backwards. Hips back. This bottom knee and this hand blocks the hip. And this hand, it keeps pushing me, so I always feel my chin on his ribs. And then Leko, there aren't many options left for him except to pummel here. Look. He's going to pummel. All right, cool. He started to pummel here. Look, my hand here. It already comes to the chest, see? And I blocked it, all right? So both ways. Did you get it? No doubt up to here. Now let's get this hand out of here. Some guys hold onto their stomach. Some guys hold right in the middle of the... Me, when I'm getting caught, I also hold in the middle of the thigh. This way here is the safest. Japa asked if in MMA you can hold onto the shorts. On my own shorts, I can. If I'm getting caught in a Kimura, I can do this here. You can. But with these details, it won't help. Okay? I've got my Kimura locked in, remember? Thumb. At this moment, the thumb is necessary. Baseball bat grip, right? Like a baseball bat. Look, I need to grab it to keep Leko from winning, from spinning inward. So I made my grip here. Joe, firm grip. A Kimura grip is not with a bent wrist. With a grip like this, I have no strength. It's here, look, okay? So I'm there. Leko is strong. If I try to yank it out here, it won't work. It won't work. No way, I can't pull it out. If I try to pull it towards me, he does an UPA. Leko, man, he's tough. He's got, damn, a really strong lower back. And that's a very common mistake, okay? You see people pulling this way. You're going to get screwed. You're really going to get screwed. It's not, don't try to pull. Go towards the arm. I'm going to keep my grip firm. Look at the little release I'm going to give here, look. So I can go towards the arm. Look, I position myself there. I press my chest against his forearm. Now I'm going to keep my wrist firm here. Still locking here. And now, my brother, I'm going to curl up like an armadillo. I'm going to bring my lats and traps into the game. It's this right here, look. Why? If I pull here, Japa, it's just a little bit of traps and nothing else. That I have to pull the arm. Just Leko's forearm is the size of my biceps. Trying to pull here won't work. So what do I do, damn it? Look, look, look. I glued my chest in. Now here, look. I brought my lats and traps into play. Now I've got a huge set of muscles back here behind me, all ready to pull this thing here. If I try to pull all loose, he's going to respond. Here's the thing. It's stay strong there, Leko. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pull upwards. Close to my body, I'm going to pull with my lower back. I'm going to position it on the ground, and I'm going to pin his hand to the floor. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Stay firm there. Were you firm? See? Look at his arm. Look, it won't work here. Stay firm there. Ah, it's harder. Look at Leko, ready to lift me up here. See? Making things difficult for me here. Here I go, look. I want more muscles working. I want the lats and trapezius together. 1, 2, 3. I put it on the ground. All right. Did you get how to pull it off? Now let's see how to fold it, which is the last step before finishing. So I have the grip that you learned, the arm pull, where the guy will have it either here on the stomach or inside the thigh or on the shorts. And now we have another problem. You can't think that a Kimura would be easy on an arm this strong. Look, arm extended. And here comes the biggest mistake people make, which is thinking that they've already won the fight here. Damn, I did well. The hand's on the ground. I'm going to finish. Then you do this, the guy straightens his arm out, and you lose. Damn, you spent a ton of time and energy and lost. Where is he going to try to extend his arm to where? Watch the arm movement, stretch it out, Leko. Correct? Is it any use for me to turn my wrist this way and keep the grip here? Go ahead, Leko. What am I going to do first? So he can't straighten it. Look, I turn my wrist and put weight on the forearm. Stretch it out now, Leko. Try to stretch it now. Your grip is loose, like Josie was doing just now. Josie, look. I turned my wrist weight on top. Here, look. See. It's kind of like this. As if you were going to do a one-handed push-up on top. Then I even lean forward so I can make sure my weight is here. Look. Try to straighten it now, man. He can't straighten it anymore. And now what do I need to do? Bend it. Bend it because of submission. You can't finish a Kimura with the arm straight. If you catch a guy who's a little flexible, he'll stay here. Look, it'll turn into an ugly struggle here and you'll end up losing the position. I need to bend it before trying to finish. So what am I going to do? I change the direction of the force. I want to bring his hand close to his armpit. Look at my elbow. Ready for me to push? That way. Here, I can't push this way, damn it. Here I can. So now here's the deal. It's a little lift of this elbow. For a little lift of this elbow, it's a little push with this hand. I lifted, I pushed, I came back. I lifted, pushed, came back. I lifted, pushed, came back. What's the point of this? With each little push I give, it gets harder for him to extend. Here he has a chance to extend. It's still hard. I lifted, pushed, came back. Try to extend now, Leko. It's already much harder. I lifted, pushed, came back. Now I can come back laughing because here he can't get out anymore. See? Okay, so I locked it here. Now I can finish. Oh, my hand. Joel. If he stretches out his arm, where will his arm go? The right. Stretch your arm out, buddy. Over there. Does it make sense for me to be here? Here it is. I want to fight in the opposite direction. So there's no point in me doing this and just staying here. Oh, shit. Again, I'll have to do it all over again. I got up, pushed, came back, pushed, got up, pushed, came back. I got here, my positioning. It's this right here. Look, the force vector. Here, Japanese. Here, it's over. Now I'm going to hit the negative. And now we're going to finish. This is really damn important. I did all this work. I start to throw my weight back. Damn, the guy falls on top of me. Damn. I'm going to lift him up a bit. I put my hip on the ground. I'm not going to lift here first. Just enough for me to put my butt on the ground. I'm going to cover his head with my leg like this. I can't leave my foot open or he'll put his head on the ground over there. Look. Heel. Close your heel. Put your head on the ground, man. He can't do it anymore. Look at the open lane here to push his arm through. If I stay here, he can. It's a desperate defense when the guy kind of bridges here and sticks his head on the ground over there. You can't push his arm. So to avoid this, what do? Look, I place my leg here. Heel on his back. Bring his head back. He can't bring it back. And look at all the space I have. Now, yes, look. Don't twist his arm that way. My hand goes toward my foot. Look.